Hello, my lovely wishes. It's Holly. Welcome to Dandelion Stitches. Welcome, welcome. How are you? I hope you're good. Did you have a good Memorial Day weekend? Do anything good? Have a nice barbecue? Yeah, we didn't. We just hung out, which was fine. Tom's been off this week and he's got all kinds of yard stuff done, and today it is not so lovely. The bird feeder, I'm sorry, has needed to be moved yet again. The squirrels were diving off the roof onto it. You would think there's nothing out in the wild for them to eat. No, they have to dive bomb the bird feeder to... Ugh. They probably sit up there and dare each other. You're like, I bet you can't jump all the way to the bird feeder. But so I'm sorry. You can't see very many birds, but it's been really lovely weather here until today, and supposedly it's going to start to get hot. But we're going to Minnesota where it will not be hot, so I'm good. So I really hope that you're awesome. Thanks again for everybody who just drops in a little email or a little message just saying, hey, it's nice. It's nice to hear from you. I'm okay. The tremors have been worse this week. But strangely enough, the tremors honestly don't bother me a whole lot. It's really more the multiskeletal pain that is a struggle for me. But, you know, you get what you get. And I have been trying a few new, some Tai Chi and yoga, which are easy on the joints, and I really like to do, which is the key. You know, if you don't like doing it, you're not going to do it. So anyway, I don't have a whole lot. I say, and as I go to edit it, it's like 20 minutes long, but I just have a little show and tell. I wanted to mention on Netflix, they've got a show called The Quilters. It's like a documentary, and it's about the penitentiary in Jefferson City, Missouri. And they started a quilting program, and they've got all these sewing machines, and it wasn't super clear on what the guys have to do in order to be able to be a part of that. And these are not, you know, I'm sure there's levels of crime, and some of these guys are pretty hardcore. But their goal is to make a quilt for every child in foster care in their county. And when I say make a quilt, honestly, going into it, I thought, oh, they're going to do like squares put together. And oh no, these guys make quilts, like quilts. And in fact, they often do not use a pattern. They just have like graph paper, and they chart it out. And they are dedicated to making the coolest quilts ever. And it's just, I thought it was really amazing. What a cool thing to do is to take people that have probably just had a life full of hard knocks and teach them a little something that might be able to give them a little peace and a creative outlet. It's on Netflix, and they are accepting donations. And it was one of the things the guys sometimes were having trouble finding fabric in their stash that was going to really work with what they wanted it to be. So down in the description box, I'm going to put where you can make your donations, and maybe you want to do that. They'll take fabric, thread, notions, and batting. So they have a place where they sign out their sharps, you know, their scissors and rotary cutters and things, and they have to be signed back in at the end of the day. And I was just really impressed. It was just it was really sweet to see these guys really serious about creating something beautiful. And so anyway, I recommend it. And if you're looking for or ways to maybe use your skills in a way for good. There's so many places that are looking for quilts or stuff or notions and fabric, and you don't feel like you don't have time to make a quilt. Maybe you want to send. So I mean, all you have to do is Google places to donate fabric, or I don't, some other iteration of that, and you get many suggestions. I'm sure you do have a local Quilts of Valor. If you don't and you're interested, I can hook you up with somebody who can help you with that. I support a Quilts of Valor in Michigan. So, and she's a longtime wish here. So just, think on it. If your heart's just saying, I'd like to use some of this to do some good, it's awesome. So, yeah, I have not touched my sewing machine in like 2 weeks. The crochet thing is still hitting me hard. I have some cards in my hands and I'm fidgeting, and I'm sorry. But I do fidget. I am trying to get up the nerve to sew something for myself. And I've got this shirt that's really just a big square with sleeves. And there's no reason why I can't copy this. I just need to do it. So that's kind of where my energies have been going, and starting to get stuff pulled together to go on vacation and just stuff, So let's go over to the other camera, and I'll give you a look at what I do have to share. And I just wanted to say hi. So let's go over and see. Okay, let's start with some squares. I am really close to being done with my 7th box. So it would be like July. Anyway, I guess I have been working ahead. So just this one, I kind of wanted to pull what little hair I have left out, but once it was finished, it's so pretty. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the textures you can make with crochet, I'm having fun. So, the cards I had in my hand were these were from, Carolina Moore. They're called quilt trading cards, but they're really just, I guess, I'm not really sure what her idea was for it, but each card has a little bitty block recipe. I'm sorry, the brain pattern, created by each designer. And so this one is Carolina, and this one is Tessa. And this one is Andrea. Well, they're really little, sorry. Got a dude here. And so, and each one is a little different. You can put them all together to do whatever. But I thought this was cute. And if you had like a guild thing where you were looking for something fun to do, you could pass out to everybody and they would do that block, and they're fun. They're fun and cute. And this one, it says series 1, so maybe there'll be more. I don't know. So, fabric. This is from Clothworks. And of course, every time I find something with dandelions on it, this one says Sun, Seed, Moon by Leah Duncan. Dandy Blossom. Cloud 9. I love it's not Clothworks, it's Cloud 9. Cloud 9 does organics. This is it's VIOLE, and so it's very, very thin and would make a lovely summer top, which is the plan. I love I love the colors. I love the stages of the dandelions. I just, and then this is the coordinating. Apologies. My allergies are trying to kill me. As with a lot of things, I discovered them while looking for something else. And so I ended up like having to buy pieces, because there wasn't any like full many yardage that anybody had. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But because it's directional, it's going to take a little more maneuvering to get it to be what I want it to be. But anyway, there's that. And on the what makes something for yourself, again, I was watching something on television, and it wasn't a fabric related anything. And there was a woman, and she had a dress on, and it was made out of this fabric. I love this echinacea. This is Anna Maria. I love this. I've loved it. It comes in a lot of different colorways, but this one is my favorite. And so I got a bunch of it. I mean, like, I have probably 5 yards of it. But there's a lot of body here to cover. And so, again, in my quest for making my own clothes for the summer, I got a bunch of this. So, yeah, I love it. But again, it's directional. So, yeah. So, that's those. And finally, the Robin Pickens box from, oh geez, hopefully it's in the box. I think it's the Secret Stitch. $72. Is that even right? I think so. It comes out like they do Robin Pickens, and then they do Lella Boutique. And so they alternate, although every month doesn't necessarily have a shipment. But I did open it, but I thought, well, maybe you'd like to see it, if you haven't already seen it. But it's just, man, it's so beautiful. So there's a nifty little notepad. I'm always about the notepad. So there's that. Light and dark, day and night, 2 times the sewing fun with this table runner, table topper pair. Some days I like my Super Bloom Wildflowers on pastel best, and some days I prefer the jewel tone one. Since you will get them both, you won't have to pick a favorite either. I hope you enjoy Sidelines table runners. This box includes prints, background, binding, and backing. So this is the lighter one, the pastel. And then this is the darker one. I, of course, like the darker one. It's 40.5 by 18. 40.5 is gonna eat my table up. So I gotta figure out how to shrink this down a little bit and still get the effect. Well, I guess it could, anyway, I'm not going to bother you with my thought patterns here, but it looks like a really well-written pattern, and her patterns always are. And not, fairly not difficult. So we will get to the stars of the show last. These are these cute little, for the flying geese, and some background. So this would be the light background, this would be the dark background, and then all of these are the flying geese. So that is cool. All right, you ready? We'll do the dark one last. So this is the light colored one. And on this, so it's like, it ombres, it starts with like the Rudbeckia and it comes across to the Echinacea. And then it comes there to the poppies and then across to the, this kind of looks like chicory and bluebells, that kind of thing. And then there's a stripe. I'm not, oh, maybe this is binding. I'm not sure, but doesn't matter. It's gorgeous. So that's the light colored one. And this one is the dark one. Open up, open up, open up. So this time we're starting on this side and moving across to the poppies. Poppies. Love this. I could just see this on my table. It's just perfection. So that is that. And then this is the backing. And this is the light backing. And this is the dark backing. This, yeah, it's good. It's so good. Loving the fabric. Sometimes you just need a little fabric in your life, you know? Things aren't going quite like you want them to go, or I don't know, you're just kind of having one of those ennui days of little fabric. Perk you right up. So I think that is all of the show and tell I have. So I'll see you at the other camera. So that's what I had. I have lots of irons in the fire and no fire. Yeah. I also cut out a couple of pillowcases because I like having my own pillowcase, and I thought it would be fun to take a couple of new ones on vacation. And that may or may not happen. I still have plenty of time. I just need the motivation to put down the crochet hook. Just put it down and go do something else. But, oh, it's hard. It's just, I have so many things that I want to crochet that I can like build skills and like really move up to something like a sweater, or like, yeah, maybe it'll be winter when I get that far. I don't know. So I hope you guys are awesome. I hope that this beginning summertime is good for you. The allergies here, as I said before, are wretched. We're all just sneezing and draining and yucking, and even poor Dandelion, her nose runs and her eyes are all red and puffy, and she's just, but boy, she loves to lay outside and on the good days and watch the world go by. So, and people walk by and stop and pet her, and it's just, she's notorious in our neighborhood. So, and everyone else is great. Yeah, 2 more weeks of school, which I don't know why they go so long, but they do. And yeah, it's good. So I don't know that I will be back again before we go on vacation, but no, you are always in my heart. I'm always thinking about you, always hoping that, you know, good things are in your life and that you're taking good care of you. So be well, be safe. Love you, bye.